wake up way too early on a 4th of July weekend on a Friday, and I check my Facebook feed. I scroll down and I see memes, cats. Oh, a recipe to make buffalo chicken fries. Save that. But you know what else I saw there? The trailer for the Death Note movie.
For the anime illiterate that's out there, Death Note is an anime featuring a character named Light Yagami, a popular, genius high school student who happens to stumble across a notebook that falls from the sky. It's weird looking and has 2 words on it, Death Note. Naturally, he takes it home and he reads it. And the first rule that he reads is, any human whose name is written in this note shall die. You can also write in when and how the victim dies, so you can, theoretically, make someone die in the most awful or hilarious way possible.
Bully in 7th grade dies by bee stings while choking on chocolate cake while getting struck by lightning while being eaten by piranhas swimming in the Amazon. The deed is done.
Of course, he wants to be the good guy, so he decides only to kill criminals under a new name, Kira. Light befriends a brilliant detective named L, who is hired by the police because they don't know who Kira is, let alone how to catch him. L has been shrouded in secret and mystery all of his life, until he meets Light. Of course, he doesn't tell him his name, because he runs the risk of getting killed by Kira. But L already knows he is Kira, or he thinks so at least. I'm not going to go into details because maybe you should watch the freaking anime. Oh, yeah. There's a death god named Ryuk who's called a Shinigami who dropped the Death Note. Oops. In the trailer, you'll notice that it's much less Japanese than that. Instead of Tokyo, we're in Seattle, in an alternate dimension about 4,799 miles away. This time, he's not as popular. He's actually bullied a lot, and he finds the note in the rain instead of just seeing it fall from the sky. Oh yes, the apple-addicted Shinigami death, Ryuk, is still there. L is now a black kid, who has more of a temper than the guy in the anime. Kida still gets a cult-like following as he does in the anime, and as in every American movie, there are special effects done. But instead of a suspense drama like it was in the anime, it's more of an action thriller with a bit of suspense built into it. That's why the fanboys and fangirls that hate anything different are already pooping on it. Like, calm down. Will it be as good as the series? No, not by a long shot. You're cramming 37 episodes in a complicated storyline into 2 hours. Nobody, unless they watch anime or are Japanese, will know what the hell a Shinigami is. Unless they study Japanese, nobody will know why he's named Kida. They call him that because that's how the Japanese pronounce killer. Death Note was filled with many twists and turns that made you either think or pick up your jaw off the floor. But there is one thing I do ask, and it's not that high of an expectation. Please be nowhere near as bad as Dragon Ball Evolution. Please, can we not talk about that piece of shit ever again? So far so good, I suppose. It's not terrible. The actors in the movie actually act. It's not disrespectful in the least to the original series. In every action movie, the special effects will be judged from the trailer, and they're not bad. I do like the cult following that Kira seems to have in the trailer. That would be anarchists in America doing their thing if someone with a death note started killing the bad people in the world. So thumbs up on that. The essence of the characters are kind of there. L still likes candy. Light is still even keeled and has a dark aura around him that happens to still be there. And it will be around you too, when you start killing people for fun.
If you're a fan of the Death Note series, then it's worth a shot to see what we as Americans do to the story. If you're not a fan of Death Note or anime in general, I still say go see the movie. It's still a great concept. It's a great story. If you want the full effect of Death Note, you have to watch the anime. Because realize, it's 37 episodes that's crammed into a 2-hour movie. You're going to have to take it at face value, I guess. If you're not a weeaboo like me, you'll still like it. If only for the action value and a retake on a classic. My first impression of the movie is that it doesn't seem bad. I just can't give it a really proper review until I see the whole thing. Based on the trailer alone, I'll give it a B-. But please note, I will change the grade if it's amazing or if it's complete and utter garbage.